favorite thing?
美味しいご飯、お魚、焼き鳥、たくさんご用意してます。そうですね。合わせるとやっぱ10年くらいになりますかね。アイオワで1年大学の時に留学をして、会話をするのに困らない程度なレベルだったと思います。で、日本に帰って、英語を使ってできる仕事があったらいいなと思っていた時に、フロリダのディズニーで働きながら、しかも三越で、接客の素晴らしさも学べるっていうところがあるっていうのを聞いて、それは面白そうと思って申し込んだのがきっかけで、まずやったのは運転免許の勉強から始めました、アメリカでの。実技はちょっと正直頑張って練習しました。やっぱ右と左が違うのと、これに慣れるのにちょっと時間かかりました。あと、こっちやっぱ速いんで皆さんスピードが。全然車線並行できないとかもあるんで、今でもヒャーって言いながら。これは今ちょっとお酒の試飲をします。今、新しい何かメニューを変えたいと思っていて、smell like white wine. So it says you should enjoy it in a white glass. That's why I said I should drink, you know. It's good. I like it. Definitely chill. Yeah. So we always talk about the sake. Now that I earned sake som, I can suggest something or recommend or ask questions. I do
anything like
the
sake,
training.
Yeah, anything sake related. I always ask her like different kind of questions and train all the new staff and update them on all the new model sake, just so that they can explain to the customer and the guests what they have to offer.
Store is growing, so I was like, I'm gonna do something to help to grow more.
Yeah, we're gonna, our concept here. We'll have a sake tasting room, and she'll be the lead in charge of that. So, super excited.
Okay, all right.
How often do you receive shipments?
Twice a week. So Friday is from the Toyosu, and Tuesday is from Fukuoka. Buri. How much?
Mm-hmm.
これですね、デザートを出すときに小さなプレートにこれをかぶせて出します、日本でバイトは一番最初はコンビニでした。なんで飲食全く関わったことがなくて、一番最初に飲食に携わったのがディズニーのプログラム、日本館だったので、 結局やっぱり接客業に戻ってきちゃいました今日届いた本マグロですね。基本的にはこの赤身の部分とトロの部分が、きます。もう豊洲からそのまま取り寄せることができるようになったので、新鮮な状態で食べれるっていう。
This our dry ager. So for our dry aged fish, we process first clean the fish and let it sit walking for overnight, and we put a dry ager that it cure naturally. So helping to extend the fish condition and helping to dehydrate all the protein, take out extra water substance inside the fish. Yes, it's a water.
You have a selection of knives here. Are these all from Japan or?
Yeah, most of the Japan. Every time I visit Japan, I pick up some knife. Or we order. That's convenient now.
From Japan or?
This called Yuki rice. It's from the Unomo Nikata, one of the premium rice. We opened Juju 2022 summer. But I grew up in Taiwan, so we have it influenced by Japanese culture. So the izakaya, yakitori, those food I can have it daily every time I go back to Taiwan, but I cannot find anywhere here in Orlando. Those food I really enjoy to eat. That's why I opened that first one. And this one just to elevate a little bit, we'll do more like a raw dish and incorporate a dry aged fish, so it can have a little different kind of the experience from compared to susuru. So not just like sashimi, sushi, and also you're tasting more like a cook from charcoal, and a little bit the soup course and the like pies, and from the old region of the seasonal ingredient from Japan. Mostly 80% of the ingredient on the couple omakase menus from Japan. Take a break and go to Japan. We try to go once or twice a year. So we'll show us that izakaya. So they all know the history. They can explain everything from the dishes, from all the display we having. So they have more knowledge. Also, they bring up more authentic, like Japanese hospitality to the guests.
.使用しているわさびは本物のわさびを使ってます。他のレストランだと粉から作ってるものとかもあるんですけど、本物のわさびを使うことですごいなんていうんですかね、ナチュラルな辛さがあって、私たちの料理にはとても合わせやすいというか。季節ごとにメニューは変わっていくんですけど、握りのところですね、ここが毎週変わる可能性があります。今日は小肌、マダイ、大門旗、金目鯛、結構ボリュームは多いと思います。他のお任せに比べて。私も2回くらい自分で切って食べたことあるんですけど、結構お腹いっぱいになります。なんかカジュアルなダイニングエクスペリエンスだと思うんですけど、なんかこういうのがあるとちょっと特別な気分っていうか、今日のゲストリストを見て、例えばアニバーサリーだったりとかお誕生日の方がいたらカードを書いてあげたりとか、そういう作業もしていきます。はい。 春は、はい、うさぎにしてます。いませー。
I joined tonight for a couple omakase. So we got a couple couple style omakase. So everything based on the carp, boiled, steamed, fried, grill to send you the seasonal flavor. Right now we're at the spring menu, so we'll see a lot of pink color, a lot of cherry blossom, sakura in your food. Also, we do springtime. We eat a lot more lighter fish. So you have a Thai family. So right here it's a tteokbokki. So lobster brain, lobster roll, make the tteokbokki with the lobster shells. We have a Hokkaido octopus and kuruma shrimp from Kagoshima and sumo ika. Those popular during the springtime, give you a nice, beautiful shellfish flavor. There we go. There we go. So what we have here is booty. Booty is a hamachi. And it's a fun race, but still fresh. It'll be the tuna I'm having today. And the fatty one, you can see all the oil being pushing out at the regular temperature. It's a magic of the dry agent, dehydrate the fish, help you to bring out more flavor out of the protein. And we have here is about 5 weeks dry aged on the process. Total okame monkfish liver from Hokkaido. So in Kapo style, we used to finish the rice bowl. Once we don't want guests go home hungry. Second, nothing waste. Also, utilize all the ingredients, put in the rice pot. So we have a little lobster, broccolini, and rice cooked with a bamboo. And wagyu, add a umami, and a little saltiness, savory. And unagi, crispy. House Toddy. Toddy was since the day we opened Susuru, so 7 years old Toddy.
今6時半過ぎですかね、だいたいピークの時間になってくるんですけど、今もこんな感じでフルハウスになってます。バーもフルなので、だいたい金曜日、土曜日はこんな感じで、だいたい8時半、9時ぐらいまでこんな感じです。私の場合はまず日本酒アドバイザーっていう資格を最初に取りました、確か2日間くらいのオンライン講習があって、でテストをオンラインで受けるっていうものをまず最初に受けて、国際利き酒師っていうインターナショナル利き酒師っていう資格を取ったんですけど、これも同じように、であとうち焼酎も扱ってるので、それに付随して焼酎のアドバイザーの資格も取りました。 面白いのが私そんなにもともと飲めるタイプじゃないんですよ。全然お酒飲めない。多分私を知ってる人は、お酒飲まないのにソムリエだったのって言われるんですけど、蔵人の方、当時の方が一生懸命作ったお酒をちゃんとこう提供したい。ちゃんと説明をして売りたいというところから私のソムリエの道始まったんですけど、Yeah, enjoy.
Oh, nice.
こちらはザ・オー・ピッツァ・ハットっていう名前のカクテルになります。っていうのはここが実はこのもともと建物自体がピッツァハットピザ屋さんのお店だったので、もしかしてあそこの一番古いオールドピッツァハットなのって話になって、でみんなザ・オー・ピッツァハット、オー・ピッツァハっていうのでそれから取って名付けました。コーラウイスキーが好きな人は結構好まれる方が多いドリンクになってます。
So they have a drink that's in the old Pizza Hut cups, and it's really good. I forget which liquor is in there, but all their craft, cocktails are really nice. You can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah, it's like one of the good.
Probably like my favorite.
Really? Awesome.
The food is great. The staff always friendly and super cool. It's just a good time every time.
My brother was living outside of Tokyo in Chiba for 2 years, so I visited him twice over there in Tokyo. I like the vibe of this place. Yeah, it's nice. It's very much like the izakayas over there, so yeah, it feels good.
Have you guys been to Japan before?
Yes, and we'll be back next month. Yeah, we're going back next month.
Oh, there you go.
So we tried a lot of the places around Orlando, but this is probably the most accurate flavor palette that we found out of probably 15 places we tried.
Frog is my favorite thing because I had it first in Japan and I noticed they had it on the menu. My mom pointed it out and I was like, oh, try it here, and it's almost identical. It's the closest thing. And then that with the yuzu soda, it's my favorite. So
It's the last train if we'd end our nights in Shinjuku.
Yeah.
So we went to, I forget the name of the izakaya, but we went there almost every night. And as soon as we got back, like I was saying, we were we have to find that here. So yeah, I said on the camera that we come here literally almost every single Friday.
今日は結構混んでたと思います。で、私もお任せが終わるとそんなに忙しくなければ帰れるんですよね。なんですけど今まだ私いるので美味しいご飯、お魚、焼き鳥たくさんご用意してます。日本から帰ってきたばっかりでほんのちょっとでもまだ日本が恋しいっていう方に来てほしいですし、あと日本酒、ウイスキーたくさんご用意してます。ビールもたくさんありますので気軽に来てほしいと思います。ありがとうございました。いいですか？やだ。